Hi everyone, Kathie Ryan here in Bundaberg, Queensland for Australia Art Dreaming, and I'm going to show you how I crack my glass to use when I'm doing resining or other types of crafty things. So what I have here is a mixture of these beautiful blue, as you can see, and also lovely clear. Now I've just turned this on. This is my fry pan that I use for this sort of thing, and I'm just going to cover it. So I've never had any explode on me yet, but you never know. So I put the lid on it with a bit more of an opening there. I don't want condensation building up. So I leave them there now for 15 or 20 minutes until they're really hot. No need to tell you not to touch them once they've been in there. I suppose you will realise that they do get hot. And then once they've been in there for like 20 minutes or so, I'm going to plunge them into some ice cold water. The colder you get your water, the better. So I've got mine in the freezer at the moment because I live in the subtropics, and you could just about make coffee out of the water that comes out of the tap. But so that's where they are, and they're bubbling away there, you can see that, but that's just a bit of water that got in there. Because I've washed them off before I put them in. It's no big deal. So like I said, I'll be back in about 15 or 20 minutes and we'll see how these go. It's been about 20 minutes now, and I'm just about to scoop these out, and as you can see here, my ice water has quite a lot of ice on it. It's not frozen solid, but you'll see how hot these are in a second, and I can't tell you enough how careful to be with them. They're melting their way through the ice. Sorry, I bashed that then. Right, so I'll just move that out of the way and bring this over. As you can see, the water has now, the ice in there has now melted completely, and the water's actually quite tepid. So they've really warmed it up. And as you can see, some of them have already started to break, which is really good, makes the job a bit easier, but I'm just going to leave them there for a bit longer, and I think most of them have crazed themselves up a bit, and then the next step will be to take them outside to crush them. I don't do that inside because the noise upsets my little birds. And far be it from me to upset the birds. Alright, so I'll dry these off and then take them outside, but a bit later on today I'll do that. For you it'll only be a second, but it's already, what, 39 degrees Celsius out there, and centigrade, and that's about, I don't know, 97 or 98 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't feel like going out there. Alright, so I'll leave it till it cools down. I'll go out there and we'll show you the next step. So I put this one on voiceover simply because of the noise, the traffic and the banging there. I don't know what happened to my hammer. I could not find it, but I found this other, I don't know, tool, and it was quite heavy and it did the job, so I was quite happy with that. This takes quite a long while to do, and as you can see, it also makes a messier cloth, so just use an old cloth that you can put in the bin when you're finished. Definitely do this part outside, bits of glass go shooting through, and you know, but it's a good way to do it, and as you can see there, I'm getting the job done. Eventually it was all done, and then I brought it inside. Wow, that took a few minutes. There's only one other thing I like to do, and that is to kind of try and separate them a bit. You can use a sieve or a spoon and allow the smaller bits just to fall through, or you can just give it a shake and take the top layer off. Do not use your hands. This is broken glass, and it will give you a bit of a pickle if it sticks into you. Right, and just keep doing that. The bigger pieces come to the top. That's got nearly all the bigger pieces out. Another smaller pieces in there, that's good. So that's how I do it, and you can see here I have rather a lot of the smaller pieces that can be used on a smaller project in jewellery or whatever. Just a sparkle, very pretty, and then the larger pieces to go around something else that you might like to do. So that's how I do this. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Click the little bell and you'll be notified then as I put up more videos into YouTube. Please give this the thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.